Ijtihad means he struggles and strives to come to the right conclusion. If he's right in his ijtihad, then Allah gives him what? 2 rewards. Yes? Yes? But what if he's wrong? Will he get 2 punishments? No. He gets 1 reward. Why? Because he did it the right way. And this is what I want to insist on for myself and all those who would like to listen to what I got to say is, be sure you do it the right way. Because really that's what Islam is about. Our deen, we call it our deen, it's not a religion. It's a way, the right way. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us this right way, make this a part of our life, and keep us in the deen of Islam. Ameen. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulullah, wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. I want to talk about the Quran for just a minute. It's an amazing thing for a non-Muslim, somebody they're not Muslim, when they hear the Quran. Because either they turn and run away, or they might sit there and start listening and even start crying. I was one of those, when I heard the Quran the first time, I started to cry. I didn't know why, but I loved what I was hearing. I had no clue. And the one reciting was not even a good reciter by our standards we have, but I said, what is this? Go slow, go slow. What is this? Say it again. He said, it's just Quran in Arabic. You didn't know it. I said, but please. And he's giving me dawah. And I'm asking him to recite it again. Can you imagine? Subhanallah. And what I really loved when I heard, A'udhu billahi min shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Qul huwa Allahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid, wa lam yulad, wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. When I heard this the first time, I said, this is really nice. I don't know what kind of song this is. I don't know what kind of poetry this is, but it rings very nice, and I feel nice when I hear it. What is this? He said, this is the surah called Ikhlas, sincerity. I said, what does it mean? He says, say, He is Allah, the uniquely one. The one that all of creation needs Him all the time, eternally. But He doesn't need anything. He's not the father of anybody, and He's not the son of anybody. He's no genealogy. There's nothing like Him, and He is uniquely one. I said, boy, I like this. This is really nice. I didn't know I was going to become a Muslim. I didn't know I would stop preaching Christianity and begin talking about Islam. I had no idea at that time that this Quran, this recitation, would become a part of my life. That was in July of 1991, and look at now. Amazing, huh? It's amazing. Ajib. But this is the will of Allah. It's amazing when you consider you're sitting here in the masjid listening to somebody who used to attack Islam. Now I'm saying what? Islam is the only way. It's not a good way, it's the only way. There's no other way except to do what? Aslama. This is what Allah told us. And I read it to you in the opening part of the khutbah, remember? وَلَا تَمُوتُونَ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ. And don't die except in a state of aslama, as Muslims. Those who submit and surrender and serve and obey Almighty Allah in peace. This is what it means. Alhamdulillah, when I went for Hajj, I didn't dream Allah was going to let me keep giving shahadas. One of the things, I had a hesitation. My hesitation was, if I make intention for Hajj, while I'm gone, because I knew I would be gone quite a while, I won't get to give a shahada to anybody because, you know, in Hajj, how are you going to give you can't give shahada to somebody in Hajj. You have to be a Muslim to get there. Yet, I left on the 24th day of December, and I came back last week ago on Monday, which is, you know. few hours, and then I went to California. While I was in Hajj, we averaged for that month, believe me, you'll be surprised, about 4 people per day entering into Islam. Because immediately after Hajj, we went to Jeddah. There's many people that are not Muslim. We went to Riyadh, we went to Dammam, and then we went to Jordan. And everywhere I went, I found people that are not Muslim and they want to know La ilaha illallah. Subhanallah. So alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's the one who guides the people to this beautiful, cool deen that I've been talking about. So if you would join me in this effort, join us in this effort, then inshallah Allah will give you the reward. It's a big reward. And how you can do that? Begin right this minute by making the niyyah, oh Allah, let me be of the people who share this message. And then tonight, get up in the middle of the night. Yeah, I know. You can't. You got an excuse. Get rid of the excuse, because that's shaitan. That is shaitan. He is your excuse. That's the only excuse you got. Get up tonight, make wudu, and pray 2 rak'ah. And in your dua, ask Allah, make me of the people who live this deen and share the deen, this cool deen. Make me of those people. Ask Allah. That's step 2. Step 3, begin to live this deen. Learn about it and share it through your action, not your mouth. Don't worry about the speeches. Don't worry about answering people's questions. When people see you live as a true Muslim, that's your strongest argument right there. Strongest argument is when people see the success of Islam, and that's always been why so many people came to Islam. Throughout the last 1400 years, people saw people living and acting on deen, and that's what attracted them, and that's what attracted me, and it's still attracting others today. You have the coolest deen already. You know what your purpose is. You know why you're here, and you know where you want to go. All you got to do is just put it together and act on it. What did Allah tell us in the Quran? وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونِ. He only created us for worship, so let's do that. Let's join together in this effort. And then, of course, if any of you know about the internet and you want to go on there and use our websites and things like that, absolutely we want you to do that, so I would put it there. If you can and you want to, then you're welcome. All of our stuff is free. Everything we do is free, because it all belongs to Allah anyway. And that's why we do it. It's not about raising money. If we need to do fundraising, let's do it for the masjid. We don't need to do it as something I'm doing. I want Allah to accept. So you can use all the stuff we've got there as much as you can. You're most welcome. The website, by the way, is called shareislam.com, SHAREISLAM. Share Islam with the people. Just go out and tell people about it, let them go there, and we're having people every week coming to Islam from that. And it is a cool deen, and this is the cool way to share it, okay? And inshallah, I'm going to end the khutbah right here. I love you so much for Allah. You're my brothers. You're my real brothers. And I ask you, forgive me for my mistakes. Pray to Allah I'll do better in the future. And inshallah, all of us, forgive us and give us His Jannatul Firdaus A'la. آمين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. اللهم إني ظلمت نفسي ظلما كثيرا ولا يغفر الذنوب إلا أنت فاغفر لي مغفرة من عندك وارحمني إنك أنت الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين هو الذي جعلنا مسلمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الكريم. إقام الصلاة.